All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Tesla is currently offering some nice options at no cost on the car that I currently own. I own a 2025 Tesla Model 3 Performance, just like this in this same color, but I just have the white interior. So right now you've got 0% financing for 60 months, or if you go to 72 months, it goes to 0.99, which I think is actually still a great deal. And this is contingent, what you're putting down the $4,000, because if you change it, you can see what happens here. You do have the option for zero down. That is an option for you. But if you go to zero down for 60 months, it changes to 0.99. So, it's an option for you. You just have to weigh out which one is best for you. But if I were going to do this, I would just do probably the 60 months and just do the 4K if you're eligible to do it. There you go, I guess. 0% earned, so 0% charge and interest. So that's not what this video is about. It's about the options that they're now doing at no cost. So currently, 3 of the colors are no cost. The Stealth Gray, which is one I have, I think this is a slept-on color. I really like this color. And I wouldn't change it. If I were going to change it, it would be to this ultra red or the Quicksilver. But I do like the Stealth Gray after having it on my Model S Plaid, which is why I ordered it this way on my Performance Model 3. So now, Pearl White Multi-Coat is included at no cost, and also the Deep Blue Metallic. Now, I actually had the Deep Blue Metallic on my first Model 3, so it is a beautiful color in person. Go back and check out some of those videos I've done on that. But I'll have a link in the description for you to check out and save money on yours when you order. But these other colors are still at regular price. So you got this new color, which is Diamond Black, which is actually pretty cool. But Ultra Red, to me, I think is just the ultimate color for most sports cars. And then the Quicksilver is a quick second. But nonetheless, you've got these 3 colors that are available at no cost. And if you scroll down here, you can still do the white interior the way I ordered mine at no cost. And this will give you some sense of what the car is going to look like if you decide to order. So you can do that white on white, or you can have it just like mine with the Stealth and the white. I think the Stealth Gray is a beautiful color. But this blue is actually, this blue metallic is, any metallic cars look really, really good. They look really, really solid. So just keep that in mind. So there you go, man. You can get 3 of the colors at no cost, and you can get the interior in white at no cost, and they're available. You can also order the new Model Y as well. Now, currently the new Model Y doesn't have as many incentives, I don't believe. I don't think this one has any incentives at the moment. For those that are financing, I didn't finance my car. Obviously, I paid for it outright, but there are people, I understand, you're going to have to finance it, and that's just what it is. But the best they're offering right now is 5.49%. That's an aggressive rate considering if you go shop for a car right now, because I was thinking about picking up another Mustang because I have all the parts to put on a Mustang. So I was thinking about getting another Mustang, and then I saw the rates that were being offered for a person like myself with excellent credit, and I was like, no way. I mean, it's in a price bracket where I could pay cash for it, but still, I was like, no way. I'd rather just finance it. I don't want to take money off the stock market just to buy a car or spend my interest so quickly, basically. Because that's pretty much what I've done in a lot of situations when buying cars at full cost. I'm spending that interest up front. But nonetheless, all the colors, you can get them now on the Model Y. And I'm starting to see more of these Model Ys on the road. I'm seeing them on the road. I do not like these 19-inch wheels at all. I think the 20-inch wheels. I like the 19-inch wheels. I think they just make the car look really nice. I've seen a lot of Quicksilver ones. I haven't seen the Diamond Black in person yet. But as you can see here, all the colors look really nice regardless. So that's just it's just an option for you. So nonetheless, I highly recommend that you head over to the link in the description. If you're in the market for a new Model 3, you definitely have the option to save on those 3 colors. And while I'm here, I often get questions about my Model S. Do I miss it? No, I don't miss the Model S, but here you are. The Model S has no incentives as usual. None whatsoever. It is just not a good look for the Model S currently. Yeah, it's not a car that they sell a lot of. There's no incentives on it. There's nothing. All the colors cost. It's just not the way right now. But if you're into it, then it is the way. If you want a Model S, then yeah. But there's no incentives on here at all. There's never any incentives on these higher tier, higher price cars. The Model X obviously is another wonderful car. that you could grab if you need an SUV. But again, no incentives. It's just not a thing on these particular models. Well, I tell you where the incentives are right now, and it is on the Tesla Cybertruck. So the Tesla Cybertruck now comes in a rear-wheel drive. Now, if you remember, this is what I initially had was waiting on when I was waiting for the Cybertruck. I put my order in years ago when everybody else did, when it was supposed to have been $59,000. And as you can see here, it qualifies for the $7,500 tax credit. So it's 70 grand. Take out if you qualify for it, and it's $62,000. Now I remember back in the day, not back in the day. I remember a while back when I was telling people that I can get the all-wheel drive for 60K, or even less than that, I think, or the Beast for 70. And they're like, you can't do that. Well, pay attention to the videos. I had so many credits on my account, which is why I got my Tesla Model 3 Performance for $35,000. That car is what, 60? I got it for 35. So I was really eager to check out this Cybertruck, but after I drove it, I was just like, I just can't do it. But that doesn't mean that I'm weeding it out completely, because now the rear-wheel drive is available, and 350 miles on the range is pretty good for this vehicle. I'm pretty sure I'll get more, but if you scroll down and you add the soft tonneau cover, it goes up to 362. And that's just about the aerodynamics of the car. It's blocking off the wind, that's all. So you got these bigger tires, which I like. I think it's cool. I still wouldn't write this car off. I would have to get this tonneau cover though, because I would want the most miles out of this big trip. This is a big, it's not as big as what it appears to be. It's just the shape of it is kind of awkward. And yeah, but nonetheless, you give up a lot in features when going with this model, but I still think it's a nice vehicle for somebody who just really wants to get a Cybertruck. You're getting it because you're going to use the towing capacity is different. A lot of the features are different. They're not there pretty much. But some of the main things, you can still get the power share option, and you can still get shoot, I lost my train of thought. Scroll up. Self-driving, full self-driving, because that's what Teslas are all about. The full self-driving, the autonomous driving, that's going to be a thing at some point. So if you plan on keeping this car, it might be beneficial to just pay the $8,000 up front and put it into the price of the car. But if you're unsure or you're not going to travel as much, take control of it by spending $100 a month and canceling anytime you want to. That is a must. So yeah, you can get the rear-wheel drive Cybertruck right now, man, and they are available in August. Yeah, man. I mean, so I would definitely tell you, you probably want to consider this Cybertruck. There'll be people telling you, don't get it. It only tows 7,500 pounds. You're getting more range. But reality is, a lot of people aren't towing as much. If you're towing, I don't think I would go for a Cybertruck. I would go for something else if I'm towing. If I'm just really needing to tow, there's plenty of other vehicles out there that tow more than this in capacity. And have regular standard features and use diesel fuel, which is really good on gas. You'll get double these miles, 700-800. On my diesel truck, I was getting like 700, and it cost a lot to fill it up, but it was worth it though, because I was getting double the miles. But nonetheless, I think that the lease deals on these vehicles are amazing as well. Just being able to lease this vehicle, and some would argue just go not. Now, here's why I agree. I definitely agree with leasing the all-wheel drive version, because you get all those features back for $20 more. When you're just changing these prices right here, you get all the features back for $20 more, literally. So it's worth it. You lose a little bit of range, but leasing might be the way to go. This might be the way to go, and that's with $5,000 down. And then when you look at this, you got to pay your taxes. So out the door, it's going to be about 15 grand almost, I think. 12 grand. 12 grand out the door. I mean, hey, if you got it, you got it. But if you change this to zero, which most people probably would do, I think it's worth the $962 or whatever to do it. So if you look at it this way, it's even less. It's $13 difference in price instead of 20. When you roll your no down payment and then you just go with the lease and you pay the $954, you get all of your options instead of $941. That is the way I would view that. With zero down, you just pay the taxes like $7K or whatever, and then you're done. That's it. So yeah, the Cybertruck rear-wheel drive is a thing. I do like it a lot. As far as the price goes, But the lease deal is very nice, and from what I can tell, like I try to ignore a lot of the stuff online and just get my experience out about it. But a lot of times people would tell you that the Cybertrucks are flopping and that no one's buying them and stuff like that. But the fact is, you know, cars are being purchased. The economy isn't that bad right now to where people aren't spending money. People are spending money. It's just in different tiers. Like if you're in one lane, you're in that lane, so you don't know what's really going on in the left lane. You only can see the right lane. If you see what I'm saying? So nonetheless, being able to lease the vehicle for $799 or $941 is what I would do. Just save yourself some money out, set $5,000 out of pocket. That's the way I would do that, and just pay your taxes or whatever. Yeah, that's be the way to go. So grab a new Tesla. Period. Grab the Model 3, the Model X, the Model S, the Model Y, or the Cybertruck. Use your link in the description, and you will save some money on top of any other discounts that you might qualify for, myself included. Get that extra money for military and government and stuff like that. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Get that new Cybertruck. Don't be surprised if I pull up with a rear-wheel drive Cybertruck or just a Cybertruck in general, already wrapped with some 24s on it or something. No, that's Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.